Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Oh, all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Yeah, I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. What you want, shorty, what you need. What you need. Run the game, we ain't never leave. Never leave. Counting up this money, we ain't never sleep. You got V12, I got 12 V. Got bottles, got. I'm all the way up. Shawty, what you want, I got what you need. Shawty, what you want, I got what you need. Shawty, what you want, I got what you need. I'm all the way up. 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 All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. For my to Bentley coupes and Rolexes. Kicked the out the room and gave her no breakfast. Had to stash with jewels, these is so reckless. Keep my on cruise, I'm talking no nothing. Town showing off with new things. Couldn't take it off, so I gave her chain. She called me top shotter, yeah, I keep a few things. Champion sound, yeah, I got a few rings. And I'm all the way up, all the way up. And you can stay up, and you can stay up. And if you ask anybody where I live, they point to the hills and say, go all the way up, oh, all the way up. Go all the way up, go all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. Left the big house to a bigger house. Ain't have a girlfriend, but the is out. Chanel croc bag ain't even out. With the gold chains, Himalayan Birkin coke. Lit it up, pack. I hit him up and talk color money. Purple yen and blue Durham. I got brown lira. I ain't talking about Ross. I'm the on Viagra. That means I'm all the way up. And you can stay up. P.O. said I can't get high. Hopped in the helicopter, Uber and said, go all the way up, go all the way up, go all the way up, go all the way up. I'm all the way up, I'm all the way up, I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. What you want, shorty, what you need. What you need. Run the game, we ain't never leave. Never leave. Counting up this money, we ain't never sleep. You got V12, I got 12 V. Got bottles, got. I'm all the way up. What you want, I got what you need. Shawty, what you want, I got what you need. Shawty, what you want, I got what you need. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up.
What's going on, WFA Nation? We are here tonight with the Green Bay Wolfpack taking on the Des Moines Corn Kings. A match that definitely deserved Game of the Week. I know I personally voted for it. How about you, Colin? What are you thinking about this matchup tonight?
Oh, yeah, same here. I cannot get enough of that man we just saw right there, Hugo, going up against Art Vandelay and one of my favorites, CT15, Colin Taylor. We saw both of those guys on the graphics here for the game, and I am expecting a huge game.
Oh, no doubt. This is going to be a high-scoring affair looking at the two teams here. Obviously, we know Green Bay is known for their passing game, and I believe if there's a team that can take them on head-to-head, there are very few in the league, but that's going to definitely be the Des Moines Corn Kings. And so, yeah, look at the coin toss here. Looks like Wolfpack's selecting the kick. They're going to defer to the second round here, or the second half here, excuse me. And so the Corn Kings first to receive. Do you think that is going to make a difference, Colin, or do you think we'll have to just do you think we'll wait and see?
I think it's going to put the pressure on the Corn Kings. You know, being at home, you get the ball first. At least for me, when I played football, there was always pressure getting the ball first. You know, you got that safety net if you're kicking first because it's no big deal. You get the ball back in the second half, but I'd say the pressure's on this first drive.
Sure. Not a bad return here by Johnny Rogers, number 81, to the Des Moines 25. So not a bad start, not bad positioning here to start off the first drive for the Corn Kings.
So we got Mr. 280 coming up to the line here.
I would not want to sack this man.
Oh, man, talk about sack on that man. He's looking downfield, a pump fake. Ooh, almost.
A little risky to start off, but shake out those jitters like you were just talking about, you know, that opening drive in your home stadium.
Yeah, and
really
a star linebacker on that play, Mr. Willingham, Dave Willingham, number 64. He's a gold linebacker for Green Bay. Has been playing pretty well this season. Almost took that one back to the house.
Oh, for sure. Luckily, the hands just, we're not warmed up yet. All right, another pass here, and that looks like, okay, first completion of the day for Hugo Zachary, number 40. Kenneth Wicker, fullback, with the great catch.
Yeah, we'll see how much they use the fullback here. That's you don't see that very often in this league.
No, especially a fullback with hands like that. Good catch to set up third manageable here.
That's right. We've got a rollout, Hugo looking
to the
deep.
left. Beautiful rollout and catch there. Is that number 14, J.J. Bryant?
Oh, man. You're right, and you are exactly right. You said you were surprised with that rollout to the left. That is hard to do being a right-handed quarterback, let alone being almost 300 pounds.
Yeah, he's smooth, man. It's like he's, just gliding around out there.
That's right.
So set up a new fresh set of downs here for the Corn Kings. Look like they're getting in a rhythm.
Yeah, they're doing something there. Now, if you guys are in the chat, let us know how the audio sounds. If the game volume is okay compared to our voices here in the booth, let us know if anything needs to be adjusted.
And that is another completion. That's the third in the row. It's time to tight end Joey Phillips. Definitely a big tight end, 6'7", 220. Man, only bigger is their number one, tight end number one, who's 6'7", 245.
Man, I mean, do we have any people in the league bigger than 6'7"? That was a stone hand drop by Wicker.
Mr. Wicker, after I just complimented his hands on that first catch, that was just right in the breadbasket.
Oh man, yeah, that's disappointing. But you're right; it probably is nerves. Hey, look up there, sponsored by Tony's Hot Dogs. Have you ever eaten at Tony's Hot Dogs?
I don't think I have, but I heard that it's one of the bigger dogs you could find. But I guess it's not always the size; it's how you use it.
Well, that's exactly right. It just depends on how it tastes in your mouth.
Yeah, and apparently, they've been around for a long time. Must be good. Wow.
Ooh.
I don't know who that was that sacked Hugo Zachary, but we need to find number 93 for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, Mr.
That looks like it's going to be
Brown.
Rondell Brown, yeah.
Whew.
Man.
He's not afraid to sack that man.
He's not, and that was a very decisive move there to set him up with 4th and 10. Let's see if the Wolfpack can do something here with the ball this first drive for them.
Yeah, and the Kings had an opportunity here with the punter to get them somewhat deep in their own territory with their backs against the end zone. But if we know it, one thing, we know that Green Bay can move the ball if they want to.
Absolutely. Props to the Corn King special teams there. Did not give an inch with that return. So, best case scenario if you have to punt the ball.
Yeah. It looks like coaches on the sidelines have been given free hot dogs from Tony's. Looks like Coach Hammer's enjoying his foot-long wiener right now.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that Coach Hammer likes a good foot-long wiener, but I don't think they were free. I think it was the refs that paid for those hot dogs to shut the coaches up for a minute.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, Zach and Hammer do have loud mouths.
Yeah, that has been shown in the past. So that's a great first pitch and catch for the first down. I believe that was number 84, Jefferson Fitzgerald, with the reception.
I can't keep straight all the hot targets Green Bay has. They're all over the place.
I don't know. I think that's the point. I think that's the point. They were going to confuse the defense as well. You have so many different hot receivers and just a ton of different passing plays, and that really keeps the defense on their toes. They never know who to cover, double cover, whatever. And some of these guys you're not going to even double cover. So
yeah, that's right. Is it just me, or are you also surprised by the Wolfpack's current record of 6-4?
Anytime you see a team like that close to 500, yeah, I think so. But again, everyone has their seasons. Doesn't mean that they're a lesser team. It just might mean there's more competition in the league that is just up for the challenge on defense.
That's true. It is a tough conference over there in the Pacific area. But there was a big move a couple weeks ago with Green Bay picking up Cade Smith from the Charleston Federals. He's a stud.
Yeah, for sure. Does it mean that they want to run the ball a little bit, or do you think that guy has good hands they can use as an outlet?
Well, I think it's smart to have the option. You know, in my opinion, a running back is the best value in the game. So it doesn't hurt to have him, just in case.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they may shock the league in the playoffs and just start running the ball and just do like a 60-30 or 60-40 pass run split, but I don't know. That might be going too far.
Well, you know, Coach Hammer is known to turn things around in the playoffs.
That's true. You know, he did it with a couple of different teams as an owner, especially, you know, just teams that started out 0-3 and then wound up getting close to Gen Bowl contention. So
yeah, that's right.
You know, never know what could happen.
Right.
I will say though, those Corn Kings uniforms are slick this evening.
I was just about to say that too. They look good. They look real good.
They do. They look real good. All right, that's another really solid completion there. By Art Vandelay. That is to Cade Smith, so maybe it's because of his hands, Colin.
There you go. Cade Smith's hands. Is it his hunky exterior or his soft hands that makes him so valuable?
Can it be both?
Got a strong eye formation. Cade.
Oh my goodness, they're running. I did not quite make it, but you know.
That seems atypical for this team.
It does.
For third down to run the ball, you know.
It seems atypical for any play for them to run.
I can't argue with that. That was a dumb play call.
All right, Corn Kings get it back. No points on the board yet for this game. There's been 2 different possessions. What a punt!
Oh wow!
My goodness!
Oh baby!
Oh my gosh!
No, that was like Jeff Maxfield. Ooh.
Yeah. That was an amazing punt down at the 1-yard line. Des Moines with their backs against their own end zone here. Let's hope that they have some gas in the tank here. Hugo Zachary can get it out quick and get some yards to have a little cushion there.
Yeah, he does not have a lot of room right now. He is like sitting in the middle row in a crowded airline.
That's very true. That could happen. Kenneth Wicker with a reception making up for that drop pass that would have been a new set of downs last drive. So we'll see if Des Moines can get some momentum here again. Not that they didn't have it before. They were just kind of iced as they got closer to the Wolfpack end zone. So.
Yes, and is that
they
Nolan
are going
Pierce?
to the ground here.
Oh, with a spin move.
Oh my gosh, Nolan Pierce is gone.
Oh, taking it down the sidelines. He's got it all. Oh, man.
Gone. Wow, what a way to start the scoring in this game. Nolan Pierce for a 99-yard touchdown, let's call it.
What a surprise. Yeah, 98 yards from the Green Bay 2.
98 yards. Unbelievable. You know, props to 64 Dave Willingham for not giving up, chasing him down for the Wolfpack, and almost caught him, but it was just too little too late. Whew.
Oh my gosh, that's unbelievable. Coming from a team who has not ran the ball in the last 2 weeks, to bust out a play like that just shows how versatile they are and how dangerous they are.
It wasn't even that it was just a large gap. There was coverage there. It's just Nolan Pierce really weaved through all that to find the openings.
Wow.
So that and a great spin move makes all the difference.
Yeah, and they just announced 50-cent dog brews for the next 5 minutes with that touchdown.
Oh man, this audience is going to be sloshed. But what's new here in Des Moines? Am I right?
That's right. This is just a typical Wednesday.
You know the crowd's feeling good when everyone's howling and their breath is fresh with Bush dog brew. Oh my goodness!
Smells like kibbles and bits.
The whole stadium smells like bone broth. That is the scent of football in Des Moines.
Wow.
All right, let's see if Art Vandelay can answer here. After, not a terrible first drive, just kind of stalled out like we said with Des Moines earlier. So.
Yeah, and Art Vandelay has proven himself to perform well under pressure, so I'm not worried about it.
No, seasoned quarterback. And that's Cade Smith getting another reception for a 5-yard gain. Not bad. Just keep chipping away at this Corn Kings defense. Tire him out a little bit, maybe exploit some gaps there, just like Nolan Pierce was able to.
Yeah, I'm anxious for them to start throwing the ball to one of their 3 gold wide receivers they have: Fitzgerald, Colin Taylor, and Marquez Vick.
Yeah, it's hard to cover. Like I said earlier, it's hard to cover 3, phenomenal receivers. That's one way to do it, though, when the receiver just is already out of bounds when he's catching the ball. You know, Fitzgerald just could not stay in bounds.
No, that rollout, he was
Do you
throwing
think
on the run.
Think that was just a little misstep there by Vandalay, or do you think that maybe he just, you know, was running that route a little too fast and Vandalay had no choice?
I think that's what it is. Trying to get out of the pocket too quick, not slowing it down like he needs to. Good move.
Nice spin by Vandalay. He could not, though, get away from that second tackler there. Number 99 for the Corn Kings.
I don't have that number.
Leonardo Taylor.
Oh, yeah, the pressure was on by the Corn Kings defensive line.
Big man, 6'6", 260, almost as big as Hugo Zachary.
is Hugo Zachary the biggest player on the team? I wonder.
He has 20 pounds on their defensive end. So, no, they have some tackles.
He's bigger than both of their offensive guards.
Oh, the Corn Kings getting the ball back here without any points on the board here for Green Bay, but there's still a lot of game to be played.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. That was a quick 3 and out, but yeah, it's still first quarter.
Right, they got out of it without a turnover, so that's better than nothing. Hugo Zachary with a very decisive pass there. Good for 6.
We have that there too. Coulter Hands. Does that name sound familiar?
It does, but remind me why.
Coulter Hands was one of the first wide receivers we worked with coming into the league. He played for the Fighters when we joined.
Oh, Phoenix Fighters, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
We've got a strong eye formation. Hugo dropping back. Oh, tip drill.
That bounced around and intercepted. Ultimately, that's number 95 for the Wolfpack.
Baltus.
And that is going to be Stephon Baltus. Great catch by the outside linebacker on that one. Just like that should never have happened. It bounced around like 10 guys. Finally, Baltus comes up with it.
How do you feel about instant replays, Ryan? Right now I've got it set on occasional, and it keeps skipping through some of these. You want to put it on frequent here?
We could do that. I mean, I don't know. I just, why delay the game? And
yeah, that's right. I just hate how it glitches like that.
Yeah, I understand.
But anyways, yeah, it looks like Hugo just might have thrown that a little too quick and a little too high. Give the wide receiver some time to get into his route and hit him right in the chest. That might have been a different outcome.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It just it wasn't quite there. It bounced off the receiver and then ultimately bounced around the defense.
Well, there's Art doing that again.
Yeah, that's just not quite in bounds.
No.
3rd and 10 here for a Green Bay offense that just can't really find a decent rhythm.
I don't know how I feel about Green Bay throwing the ball short. That's not the Green Bay we know and love.
Oh, it's not, but you got to wonder, are they going to lull them to sleep and then start just whipping it deep?
Maybe.
Are there some mind games going on here early on for to get the defense unaware of what's actually going on?
That's a good point.
Again, underneath, and that was not complete. Looks like number 15 got strangled there, Colin Taylor, by the defense. So that's going to be another punt coming up. Maybe more of a defensive game than we were ready to give it credit for, Colin.
Yeah, I mean, I am surprised so far, but like we've said before, the night is still very young. Anything can happen.
Sure. I just think these defenses maybe are a little sick and tired of hearing about the scoring and all the offense coming in. So they're showing up, shut down the pass.
We've got Ronnie Rogers trying to make something out of nothing. But
no, at least he didn't give up the ball.
Yeah.
It's always an important thing for a return man. Just don't put it on the ground. So let's see if Hugo Zachary can make some magic happen here. Or maybe just try to hand it off again to Nolan Pierce, see if he can run another, 71 yards and get a touchdown.
I don't see why they wouldn't try it.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It worked the first time. Catch his defense off guard a little bit.
Nolan looks good in black and yellow.
He does.
He's tanned really well this season, too.
Yeah, Des Moines, you have plenty of flat open land to lay out. Hugo Zachary completed pass. 18 Coulter hands. There he is again.
I can't believe that. Less than 80 yards for both quarterbacks after the first quarter.
Yeah. Well, something big is here. That's probably the way it's going to wrap up. Plus or minus a few yards.
That's wild.
We'll see what happens. Hugo Zachary will surprise us here with this next play.
There's Eagle Mondavi.
Eagle Mondavi with the reception for the first down. I believe that's his first one this evening so far, right?
Yeah, it's the first time we've said his name.
That's right. Hard to believe, you have a team with 3 gold wide receivers in Green Bay, and then you have a team with 3 silver wide receivers in Des Moines. Des Moines actually slightly has the better record here, so.
That is crazy, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah, just goes to show you it's hard to kind of guess what can really impact each game. So.
Yep.
J.J. Bryant for another first down. I think that Hugo Zachary may have heard you when you were talking about yardage. So he's starting to chip away here. Might have a touchdown under his belt before the end of this first quarter.
Hugo with tons of time in the pocket.
Beautiful.
Oh!
There it is.
Oh, man.
Was that Coulter hands?
Yeah, it was. Shaking
Major
2
reception
defenders.
touchdown.
He showed some strength right
man.
there, man.
Bigger man's his presence that his stats show. 6'4", 190. He definitely looks bigger than 190.
Yeah, that was great.
He really shook those defenders off, and he found his way to the end zone. So looks like it's gonna be 14-0 here, Des Moines going into the second quarter.
Ooh, 14-0. But oh man, that was perfect all around. Hugo with the bullet precision pass and hands just shaking off those 2 defensive backs from the Wolfpack and getting the touchdown.
Everything went right.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Everything went right. Yep. Well done, Des Moines. Now it's time for Green Bay to answer. They don't have to do it this quarter. 38 seconds left, but they need to get some points on the board here in the second.
Yeah, this is when I think you start pushing the envelope a little bit and throwing it deep. Art Vandelay really hasn't done anything risky this game, and you know what they say, Ryan, especially here in Iowa. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
Well, I thought it was cornbread.
Yeah, but that doesn't rhyme.
I didn't know they were big into rhyming.
They are. They're huge, and they love Dr. Seuss week.
My mistake.
At the school.
The egg is on my face.
Yeah, that doesn't rhyme either. Were you trying to rhyme?
No, that's just a statement thing said. Some people say.
Somebody said that sometime.
Someone said that. Holy heck! Green Bay had a run for positive yards.
We love to see it, but you know what we'd love to see more? A bomb to Marquez Vick.
Oh, Nolan Pearson in the chat missed his own touchdown.
Yeah, he did. Nolan says he misses Cade Smith. Nolan was retracted from the chat. That was not my doing.
Voice.
Oh, he's back.
Nice little pass and catch to Cade Smith for the first down. That's going to lead us to the end of the first quarter here. Des Moines 14, Green Bay nothing, but that may soon change.
Yeah, those cheerleaders though, looking nice in their new black uniforms.
Yeah, black is a slimming color.
That's what I was
and
thinking.
That probably helps.
Mm-hmm. They like biscuits too.
That's right. Corn syrup, cornbread. Oh, and that's going to be a sack.
Yeah, but it's going to amount
Vandelay
for not
goes
much
down.
of anything. We've got an offsides penalty here on the Kings.
Is that right? I missed the flag.
Number 94.
All right. Well,
First down.
no harm, no foul. Well, foul, but no harm. So, all right. So Art Vandelay is going to get a freebie here, and we'll see what he can do with the ball in this next possession. Now, 1st and 5 should be very manageable for a team like Green Bay.
Yes. Oh, yeah. The playbook's open on this one. Art Vandelay, small step back. Again with a short pass.
They're
this
giving
time
it to
for a
him first
down.
and 10.
Yeah.
I don't know that he was across the first down marker there.
No, me neither. That was
But
a
they're
close-up
giving
we
him
just
very
saw
generous.
of Fitzgerald. How long has he been in the league? It looked like his goatee was getting a little gray.
Yeah, I think he probably is close to having a child play in the league too. So been around for a while.
I wonder if that's ever happened.
There's
before.
another handoff to Cade
Father
Smith.
and son been in the league at the same time.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Hard to say. No one knows. It's a mystery.
I mean, I guess you could say Randy Suave Pierce and his boys all in the
That's what I
league.
was thinking of. That's why I was making the comments. So, 2nd and 8 here. That first down is going to stand out. Maybe that the Corn Kings would challenge them. It looked a little generous. Oh, Cade Smith not getting back to the line of scrimmage there. That's a 5-yard loss.
And now it's 13 yards to go. 3rd down. This is where we have to see them go deep, right?
I mean, you would expect. I mean, at least a good 15-yard pass here to get assurance in the first down.
Well, I'm buckled
They
in
gotta
and ready
find
for
their
this
rhythm.
run.
It's another short pass, and number 19, Marquez Vick, just cannot get to the first down marker. Just 2 yards shy here, but it looks like the punt team's going to be coming out of the field again, Colin.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I think I understand why. Des Moines has an incredible secondary, and maybe Des Moines is trying to avoid interceptions, but really right now all they're doing is underwhelming, to say the least.
And, play it safe. Don't do anything dumb and throw an interception, I guess. But
As
they're
long
gonna
as
try
the
to draw
game
the
doesn't
Kings
get
offsides,
too
that's
far
a
away
word.
from it.
And that's the problem, when you're playing a team like Des Moines, they could easily run up the score before you can blink. And so, Coach Liam Hammer there on the sideline not looking happy. What's with the pleats in those pants, Colin? It looks like he hasn't washed them in a while. Maybe those are wrinkles.
I don't know, man. They look like good pleats to me, but I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the humidity in Iowa is getting to him.
Do you wear pleated pants?
I do not.
Yeah, me neither.
No, I like a good old flat front, although it's not exactly flat if you know what I mean.
Yeah, bulge front.
That's right.
I don't know. Pleats stress me out.
Me too. I don't get it. It's like you're tucking your pants in. I'm not about that. All right. Not a bad punt. It did take a little bit of a hop there, though, into the end zone for a touchback. So the Corn Kings here, they're going to get the ball in their own 20 to start out. But, I mean, that doesn't seem to matter. They've been getting some forward progress no matter where they start.
Yeah. And I talked to Hugh Hugo's health nurse earlier before the game, and she said that his diabetes has become well managed the last couple weeks, which is why he's been playing so well.
Are you say Hugo Zachary?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear. I mean, he's a big man, so obviously he likes the sweets, but he's going to need to stay away from them if he wants to keep balancing his sugar out. But clearly you could see it. He's clearly focused today. His vision is not blurred. He's not feeling woozy.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Yeah, that's right. The neuropathy is almost completely out of both feet.
Although that was an insanely deep drop to the right just to pass to the left, and it almost worked. So who am I to judge and picking him? But props to the defensive back Woods for that block.
Yeah, that's what you call a diversion that did not fool the defensive back for the Wolfpack.
No, and his speed just let him get there and put his hands up to knock that down. 3rd and 4, very manageable here for Hugo Zachary. And that is going to be an easy catch in double, possibly triple coverage, though, for Coulter Hands, who just scored that last touchdown for the Corn Kings, keeping this drive alive.
Yeah, we got a fresh set of downs. Plenty of time left in the second quarter. Now, we did say that the Wolfpack get the ball back in the second half, correct?
Yeah, that's right. The Wolfpack kicked off to the Corn Kings. So, yeah, they'll be getting the ball in the beginning of the second half. Look at that wide open pass.
Is that Eagle Mondavi?
That is going to be Eagle. He flew. past those defenders.
There wasn't anybody on him.
No. He had a good 5-yard gap there. What a pass and catch there by Hugo Zachary and Eagle Bun.
Wow. You know, that is
And it
a
looks
connection made in heaven. Look at the veins on Hugo Zachary. For the man that weighs 300 pounds, he's
It's
ripped.
vascular. You know, it takes a lot of force to get yourself out of the bed when you're 280 pounds. So every day it's like a push-up.
The amount of power produced by his muscles every morning.
That's right.
I bet he burns like 16,000 calories.
For sure. Cooper Stover there for the first catch of the game for the gold tight end.
We still calling him Stover? I know. Yeah, it looks like it's still Stover.
Said Stover on his jersey, Stover on the roster.
Yeah. Oh! Muffed
Oh,
catch
wow.
by Stover.
There's, Cooper Stover again trying to get a second catch there. Not quite. Still 3rd and 8. Green Bay's 29. We should at least see 3 on the board here from the Corn Kings.
You know, poor Stover has been through a lot family-wise. His dad went in and changed his last name recently to Stroker. I'm not sure if you've seen that in the news. But
yeah, but the writing was on the wall with that, and on the sheets, and on the floor, and on the family dog. So it makes sense. Coulter Hands was another amazing catch for a first down. So yeah, it's not. Yeah, once a stroker, always a stroker. I always say.
you know, it's an adjustment period for Cooper, though.
It is. It's got to be good to be on a winning team.
There's
Hugo Zachary to a wide open Nolan Pierce, who spins and gets some major extra yardage there. That's good for another 7 yards.
Yeah, that's a good looking spin cycle we got from Nolan. That's what
for sure
opened up that hole on that long
hard to
run.
believe this is a man who broke his spine not too long ago.
No kidding, I forgot about that.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago, had season-ending spinal surgery. That is unreal.
Yeah, look at
There
him
he is
now.
again. That's going to be good for the first down. He's moving pretty freely there, not even a limp.
Yeah, he is. He's looking real good. I'm assuming that all went really well.
Yeah, and it's back when you played at Pottsville, and congratulations to the expert doctors at Pottsville Memorial Hospital and Lawnmowers Fixed also.
Oh, yeah. For 4-cycle engines.
They're good at 4-cycle engines, and they also know their way around the spine.
They say that those two things are very similar.
Oh yeah, you can't run it. You can't run the engine, or you can't run.
Yeah, they say that if you can fix a weed eater, you can fix a spinal compression fracture.
I mean, that makes sense. You know how hard it is to put string in a weed eater, Colin?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh wow, they clearly were not on the same page there. Coulter Hands was sitting on the lap of the cameraman by the time Hugo Zachary threw that ball to him. But still 3rd and 5 here. It looks like the Corn Kings could still end up in the end zone.
Yeah, at what point do you blame the quarterback, and at what point do you blame the receiver for continuing the route out of bounds?
That's true. You have to have your awareness of your surroundings and kind of cut back in to make some sort of opportunity to catch the ball.
Yeah, an adjustment. Sometimes that happens. Your route ends, and and you gotta impromptu change directions.
Right.
You understand that as a wide
was
receiver.
I do my best. But that was a tight window there to Cooper Stover that Hugo was trying to force that through, and did not work out. But they have the kicking team on the field for the first time today, aside from extra points, of course. So Tom Bowman for the 3 points here.
Yeah, Tom Bowman, weighing just over 200 pounds, really is a stud.
That's good for 3. Not that we were surprised from that distance. So 4:05 left on the board. The Corn Kings took a lot off the clock in this quarter. But I'd say these are some precious 4 minutes here for Green Bay. They need to do something. At least 3 points on the board to go into the half.
Have you ever kicked a field goal, Ryan? I know you're a soccer guy.
I have.
You ever kicked a football? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's the longest field goal you've ever made?
45 yards or so.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Maybe 40. But it's harder than it looks. You know, there's a sweet spot in the ball that you really have to hit, or else it could, you know,
that makes sense. You end up putting too much power into rotation and not distance.
Right. Yeah. You have to
physics.
It's a lot of physics where you get the rotation right, you get the loft right, but you still have to have the distance in there. So you have to, you know, somewhere in the middle 2/3 to get it to go where you want it to go, hopefully.
We don't pay these kickers enough in this league.
Absolutely not. Kickers and punters both. Punting is a whole other art form. So Cade Smith, 8 yards there, not too bad on a run and catch. Catch and run, rather. It's a little backwards. Ugh, it's been a long day. See if Art Vandelay can make something happen here for the Wolfpack before the end of the half. Another run with Cade Smith, and that's going to be good for a first down up to their own 35-yard line.
Yeah.
Maybe to get some momentum on the ground, Colin? Have we ever said that about the Wolfpack before?
I've never. That felt really weird to hear that from you, but
I did. I'm sorry. I had to say.
But with Cade Smith, I mean, I think he's a guaranteed 2 yards if you just give it to him up the gut. He's a giant bulldozer.
Forward.
Yeah.
Right. He has to fall forward. And it seems like, despite Nolan Pierce's success today so far, he put his own hashtag in the chat. Bring Pierce back to West Virginia.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what that's about. It seems like he's doing well here with the Corn King so far, but to each their own. I guess maybe there's more than what we know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see him wearing the red, white, and blue next season.
He wants to have a worse record. Cade Smith tackled there, but still another yard. So, you're right. If he falls forward, he should really get another yard or two. That's all it takes. 3rd and 9. This is, the proving ground here now for Green Bay. They're going to need to convert this one, or else there might be enough time on the clock here. There definitely is enough time on the clock for the Corn Kings to score.
Yeah, we get trips. Oh, quick release.
That is not a time for a quick release short pass. Ben James just could not come up with it, and even if he did, he was down well before the marker. So
no, I'm not quite sure what to say about Green Bay right now. Disappointed.
Find their rhythm.
Yeah, this just isn't what we're used to, and maybe I should keep an open mind about that. They're trying to find some identity in some different ways, and that takes time.
Not the run.
Yeah, you go from being completely unidimensional to trying to incorporate the run and short passes, and those are a lot of big changes that are hard to do in one season.
Oh, yeah, it's a juggling act for sure. So Johnny Rogers luckily holds on to the ball there at the Des Moines 25. So let's see what the big man can do. He has a little bit of a stick in his step. Either that or he's just getting hungry and he's starting to lose his balance.
Yeah, or he's got some sort of mini stroke that just occurred and he's pulling that leg behind him.
No, the diabetes is good though. He's good. That is an easy pass and catch. Nolan Pierce with the reception for a really unchallenged first down. He could have got a couple extra yards there had he stayed in, but his momentum just really carried him out of bounds.
Yeah, he's really been running fast compared to the last few weeks. They've been focusing on his speed, just trying to really get him to the next level, get him ready for playoffs.
He looks like he's feeling good. I would not want to go up against him first round of playoffs.
No, me neither. So.
All right, 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. The Corn Kings, going into the locker room here at the half, they have nothing to discuss. They just need to keep doing things the way they've been doing them. Hugo Zachary had the interception, but it didn't matter at all. So.
No, Hugo's looking forward to one thing at halftime, and those are the 2 McDonald's chicken biscuits that he eats for halftime of every game.
I've heard that man put the whole bottle of ketchup on 2 chicken biscuits.
Yeah, it's amazing how he does it. I didn't think it was physically possible. But
unbelievable.
He puts it inside the biscuit, on top of the chicken and on the bottom of the chicken, and then dips the biscuit in the ketchup. It's It's crazy. That
It's
man
almost like eating
loves ketchup.
Yeah, it's like a sandwich iced in ketchup.
Yeah.
To each their own. Look, you play this well. Look
Oh,
at that.
my.
Oh my God.
Coulter Hands again.
Coulter Hands. The man's last name's Hands. I mean, what do you want?
Oh, but off the back
Wow.
foot of Hugo.
Usually see a back foot off balance just lob like that. That's going the other way.
Yeah.
Amazing pass by Hugo and great catch by Coulter Hands. It looks like he's trying it again. This one has a little bit more zip to it. Not going to be completed. That's again on the coverage. We called his name out a little earlier, so if not for him, it might have been a touchdown. So we'll see what they can do here on 2nd and 10. You know, even the Corn Kings owner, Zach Holdorf, does not know what that play was. So they made it happen. You go back again, quick pass outside to Nolan Pierce. Nolan spins a little too early and just can't quite get back. Or I guess they'll give him credit, get back to the first down or to the line of scrimmage there. But
it looks like maybe that spin
3rd
move
and 10.
doesn't work very good on the left side of the field. Maybe he needs to learn how to spin both directions.
Yeah, he is a not a ambi spinner.
He's not amphibious.
He can't go both ways. That's unfortunate. So Hugo Zachary back to pass. They're really sticking with that pass.
Was that a catch? I thought that was an interception.
Oh my God, Coulter Hands is already, on the list here for player of the game, and it's only the end
that
of
was
the
unbelievable.
half.
That was so unbelievable.
Wow.
I need to see exactly what happened if that's okay with you. I just want to go to the instant replay here and
Did
see.
he go, like, just throw the ball over the shoulder of the receiver?
I thought Crosby was all over that one.
Look at the tight window
Oh my goodness!
that this ball goes into. That
Hugo
is unreal.
is my hero.
Well done, Hugo Zachary, and great awareness and way to stay with it. Coulter Hands. That is just unbelievable.
We need a shirt like that in the shop. Hugo is my hero.
Oh, they're gonna say he was out of bounds on that one. That was Cooper Stoker.
I thought that was in. I'm not going to be surprised if we see a red flag.
Maybe. There it is. Yep. The booth is reviewing the play, so let's see. They might not have to throw the challenge flag here because it's under 2 minutes.
I thought he was in.
It looks like, that was a really good, another good play here. Let's see where his feet are. You have to get 1 foot in here, the
I think that's
APF,
in,
so looks like he's in. That second foot isn't, but the first one is.
The play stands. The pass
And it is a touchdown.
made out of bounds.
You see the coach there, very happy. So, wait, but it says the ruling on the field stands.
I'm confused.
This game is very confusing.
What?
So, all right. So it's 2nd and goal.
Why would Zach cheer for that?
Was one from the other week. Well, it gives them another opportunity to practice their plays here. So, either way, they're up 17-0. They have nothing to really worry about right now.
Interference?
I think he's confident.
Oh.
Yeah, it's something you don't really see called a lot in games. Is passing yards. So
You really don't, do you?
no, it's hard to come by. I've seen quite a few games where it looks like somebody got in the way of someone else, and the refs just don't see it the same way. So, but I think you see it. The supporter coach is confident they're going to score here before the half. And there it is.
Oh, that's
He
not
ran the other
Oh
way.
my gosh.
Abdul Moss.
This is unbelievable.
He's a wide receiver 4. He is a bronze. I do not know what he was thinking.
No, he was coming back on that curl route he was running. And they do teach you to run through that, but man, you got to let your field IQ kick in and just keep your feet in the end zone.
Just, from up here, it looks like he was just running away from the defenders.
Oh, man. And Zach
He would've
just
been better
broke
off.
another clipboard.
Yeah, probably on his head.
That's going
All
to
right,
leave
so
a mark.
So we are at 20-0 here. 30 seconds left in the first half. Do you think there's enough time for the Wolfpack to at least get a field goal here if they can drive down the field?
No.
No. Just based on the way they were playing this half so far?
Yeah, they don't show any indication of wanting to get that ball downfield.
Let's see. Maybe they can surprise us here, but I feel that you're probably right. So.
I'd love to see some 50xz deep outs. That's their go-to play.
Maybe your wish is their command there, Mr. Pierce. We'll see what they decide to do here. They probably have a good, couple plays, 2 timeouts. So we'll see what they're able to dial up.
Ooh, like that catch.
Vandalay, quick passing catch, and he just looked confused. And now they're saying that wasn't a first down. Instead, it's 2nd and 1.
Gee whiz, he must have ran back past the first down
He
marker.
actively made the decision to run backwards. They're not going to give him forward progress. So 2nd and 1 here. But it did stop the clock, so.
And I guess you got to be happy about that.
Yeah, no, it's a waste of timeout. Just yet. So. They're going to run here. Kate Smith with a good chunky yardage, but I question that with so little time left.
They almost caught the Corn Kings off guard with that.
And if they did, we'd be having a different conversation for sure. So 5 seconds left. Yeah. There's just either not a lot of desire or just things aren't coming together the way that they envisioned and practiced all week. But I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I don't know either. All I know is that the Corn Kings fans are getting hyped.
Oh, they're all hopped up on Bush Dog Brew.
Yeah, they are. You can hear them howling already.
And that's what you want to hear, Colin. You know, fans howling in support of their team. Just hope they don't start biting people like they did the other game. That's just an unfortunate. Oh, was that an interception, or did they call that out of the back of the end zone? But either way, the half's coming to the end here, or coming to an end here. Yeah, Des Moines Corn Kings 20, and the Green Bay Wolfpack nothing.
You need to take a little break here, Ryan, before we go into the second half.
Let's take a couple break here and see what the stats look like, and yeah, we'll be back here in a few seconds if we can just have a minute.
All right.
All right, we are back for some second half action here. Des Moines kicking off to Green Bay. Boy, does Green Bay need this ball, Colin.
Yeah, and they got to come out with a fire lit underneath them. And Liam Hammer was trying to do exactly that at the halftime. You could hear him from the seats just right above the locker room. He was not happy.
Well, you know, and I wouldn't be either as a head coach and working as hard as they have in a historical franchise like the Green Bay Wolfpack. You know, they definitely are better than this. And, you know, maybe it's just the Hall of Presidents behind them staring them down, you know, really intimidating them a little bit here. You know, don't know if that's really located in Des Moines, but today it is.
Well, there is a lot of I don't know the right way to put this, but there is a rivalry between these two teams, and you know, without a doubt, you know, Zach and Hammer, Zach and Jake. Anytime that they play each other, there's a lot on the line. Bragging rights.
I'm honestly surprised the chat's not more colorful than it already is. You know.
Yeah.
Must be a school night and Jake's not here. Let's see what Art Vandal can do here. Good little bit of play action, some razzle dazzle.
CT. Oh.
Colin Taylor stays on his feet for a major yard after catch play there.
That play made me excited.
Goodness.
Because
hey, if that doesn't get you all up and you know, sweaty, I don't know what will.
Oh yeah, I'm erect after that. Because that fake Art Vandalay pulled. Did you get a chance to look at that?
Oh my gosh, I saw that all the way through.
Wow, It was amazing. Even held it on his hip as he rolled around.
And if it weren't for, you know, the defensive back there, Noah Underhill, number 44, it would have been a touchdown. So maybe they could hold him to 3 here. It's probably the best case scenario here for the Corn Kings. This Wolfpack offense came out to play in the second half.
And you're starting to see the visitors section start to come alive a little bit more.
Yeah, you know, I heard there was a really big fight at halftime. A lot of people from both sides got drug out of the stadium.
Oh, really?
Bush dog brew was spilled. Corn was thrown. Some people have yellow eyes.
That's a shame.
Which is like a black eye, but you got hit with corn.
It stains?
At least a yellow stain, yeah. So let's see, Art Vandal has another pass in the tank here. Look at that, little, almost like a shovel pass from his hip.
Yeah, Fitzgerald with the turnaround one-handed catch.
Man, they came out to send a message in this second half.
Are they back? Are they back?
They might be back.
Man, I hope we've got ourselves a comeback. How exciting.
Everyone likes a good comeback story, Colin.
That's right.
All right, so for the first time tonight, we have the kicker for the Wolfpack, TT McGee, on the field here for an extra point.
He has the most equipment on for anybody I know.
Gotta protect your kicker.
Neck roll, visor, elbow pads, sleeves,
Yeah, the
ankle
elbow
rolls.
tape, I don't really understand. Is he sliding a lot? Is he like going out, like tackling, like diving out for laying out for catches? Like, what's he doing?
He's my favorite kicker.
TT McGee, good for an extra point there. And let's see if the Des Moines Corn Kings can respond. So far, it's been all of them. So I don't have any reason to believe that the momentum will stop here. It's just can the Wolfpack match that momentum? And that first drive, just they can. So.
Yeah, you know, and I would say that if you are Des Moines right now, it is very important that you at least have a decent drive right now because of the momentum shift we're feeling for Green Bay.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You need to answer it and help kill some of that confidence they're gaining.
Yep.
Oh, wow. They get to Hugo Zachary pretty quickly here. Is that number 3? Number 1, Kareem Young. Number 3, Kareem Young. For the Wolfpack. Like, effortlessly just hits him in the legs, knocks him right over.
Yeah, they're saying now they can bleed.
Yeah, they are human. Hugo Zachary, nice pass. Way to shake off that last situation there. Coulter Hands with the reception. Third and more manageable here. So
Coulter Hands, even
yeah,
just starting the third quarter, has had a remarkable game. Already over 100 yards receiving.
absolutely. It seems like that is the go-to man of the evening. And it's surprising, like you said earlier, we do have 3 silver receivers here, but Coulter Hands is clearly playing like he wants to be gold. And that is another catch for a first down. Number 84, Abdul Moss, who, if you remember, Colin, last half ran it out of the end zone for not a touchdown.
Where does face mask go?
It's gone. I mean, they probably took it away as a punishment. You gonna get hit in the face this time? Maybe you'll learn to duck and get in the end zone.
He doesn't have a face mask.
Zach Holdorf, he's a tough coach. You gotta do something to get these guys to focus. Oh wow, risky pass there.
Again,
Number
Willingham.
64 comes out of nowhere. Yeah, Willingham with the with the block. Not the first time we've called his name tonight either. He's been a playmaker. Kept Green Bay at least in some more manageable drives than what they might have been at. So
Yeah, he was right there where he needed to be. He just holds on to one of those, and man, it's a pick six.
it very well could be the way he was lined up there. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh my! And it looks like he was running from his own demons there. That's
Oh,
Cooper Stover. Yeah, that makes sense. He might have a lot of demons.
yeah, man, Cooper, he got switched up in the spin cycle there, went the wrong way.
Yep, that's what happens. Sometimes you spin and you do, like, instead of a 360, you do like a 450, and then you're running the other way, and you don't realize.
Yeah.
So it happens. You got to practice that stuff. People don't realize that. There is another crossbody throw. And that's going to be Eagle Mondavi bringing that down, I believe.
That's crazy. Cross body over the opposite shoulder. That's the toughest pass in football. Look
Favre
at
out
that.
there throwing that type of ball. Man,
He's got an
that
arm.
was unbelievable. But the basics are there. The fundamentals are there. He turns his shoulders. He turns his feet. He keeps everything aligned to get the ball to go where he wants it to go, regardless if it's across the field diagonally,
Yeah, during his free
Yeah.
agency last offseason, his agent really focused on form. He had some good coaches, and it is showing.
Right back to Mondavi there. That's going to be a first and goal at the Green Bay 1. Let's see if they use Nolan Pierce here to punch it in.
That's what I would do.
I can feel it. You're already hot.
Impressive drive here for the Corn Kings after it looked like it might be stalled with that sack of Hugo Zachary. This is an impressive response here to the Green Bay's first points they put up. And there is Nolan Pierce. He's diving across for the touchdown. Don't think anybody's surprised by that one.
Wow.
A little shimmy at the end there, too.
Yeah, he likes to do that.
I heard you're taking dance classes in the offseason to help with his flexibility and help his spine heal.
He does. He did that in preparation for the wedding too. Really wanted to show well in the bedroom.
Well, good for him. It's all in the hips, as they say, and as they say in golf too. So that's good. Good for him. Great touchdown. That's going to put the Corn Kings up here, 27-7, halfway through here the third quarter. And the good news is Green Bay is getting some momentum. So if they can start answering these touchdowns, maybe get a pick again, use that to get some points on the board, they might still have some life in them.
Yeah, it's still not out of the question, but I don't know. Corn Kings are looking strong tonight.
They are. They're bending, but they won't break. That's for sure. Great coverage for special teams. Keep Green Bay at their own 20. Every yard counts in a game like this, so we'll see if Art Vandelay can come out and put together another drive like he did with the opening of this second half. Unbelievable. Night and day compared to the team we saw in the first half.
Yeah.
I think they'll stick to the run here a little bit. Looks like they will. Cade Smith with an easy 7 yards up the middle.
Yeah, and I think that's a smart decision. You just kind of got them to soften up on defense a little bit with that last drive that you had. So now keep them honest on the run. I think it's smart sports psychology right now.
What? Here's a good question for you, Coleman. Oh wow, Art Vanderlei going down in the backfield, and that is number 94 for the Corn Kings, Derek Chipper. Goal defensive tackle. Definitely made light work of that. But you know, Colin, has the Wolfpack ever had a 100-yard rusher?
That's a great question.
I think it's a good question for our statisticians in chat. I'm not really sure here.
That's a great question. I don't know.
Great catch by Marquez Vick for the first down, making it look easy out there. Again, another response after a sack, just like Hugo Zachary did in the last drive. So, but yeah, I mean, I just don't know. I mean, with a team like the Wolfpack, who predominantly is passing, does not have a big name running back until recently now with Cade Smith. You know, have they have a 100-yard receiver? I don't know how they could.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. I'm inclined to say no. Man, that would make a lot of sense why they're having a hard time running the ball. They're just not used to it. You don't have experience with it.
Right. You know, Cade Smith does have 39 rushing yards, though, and I imagine about the same in receptions, if not a little bit more. So his all-purpose yards might hit 100. That's for sure. Oh, my gosh. Airing it out, and that's going to be tipped away there by the defense. Great coverage
These
by Des Moines.
like to roll out, don't they?
That's for sure. And that looks like it was supposed to be the tight end Larry Brothers. Could not come down with it, though.
2nd and 10.
But, you know, still plenty of time left, and it's only 2nd and 10 here. Just got to be smart, see what Bailey has. No interceptions today so far, so that's got to feel good for him. Just keeps his head in the game, and that is going to be an easy first down there to it's Marquez Vick once again.
Yeah, that was a nice look. That was a quick slant pattern right there that Marquez Vick had to open him up. And
1st and 10.
if you're going to throw the ball short, those are the kind of passes you want to look at.
Yeah, it looks like Vanderlei and Vick are really starting to get their chemistry today, and really starting to feel that connection. Let's see if he keeps going to him in this run. Oh, that is everything you did not want. Art Vanderlei intercepted
By our
Des Moines.
commissioner, Noah Underhill Jr.
Not the first time we called his name tonight. Making some plays there in the secondary for the Corn Kings. That is not what they needed at all. The question is, can the secondary of the Wolfpack answer this? They did it once in the first quarter or the first half, so not the question. But at least the Corn Kings are pinned deep into their own territory. So, wow, that's not what I was expecting from that drive.
No, that's disappointing. You put in a lot of effort. Green Bay put in a lot of effort into that drive, looking really good. It's a shame to turn the ball over like that with an interception, but that is the risk you run when you throw the ball deep. It's exactly what they were afraid of.
Yeah, but, you know, near the point, too, they got to go big or go home if they want to put points on the board, and that just did not work out in their favor.
Yeah.
But Hugo Zachary with another reception there. That's looks like it was going to wrong screen.
Look at that sign there for
JJ Bryant.
garlic French fries that they're having in the concession stand. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, it goes great with the salty flavors of Bush dog food.
Wow. I bet garlic fries are delicious.
Oh, you got to go to the roasted corn stand.
These Iowa folk, they know how to eat.
They have like so many different toppings. You can get paprika, you can get garlic salt.
Oh, so it's just corn
salt,
on the cob, but
butter.
you can put toppings on it?
Yeah. Oh, it's like make your own corn.
No, so it's
Yeah.
like a potato. It's like a baked potato bar, but with
We'll
corn.
even dip it in like a chocolate shell, like an ice cream cone.
Why not?
Chocolate covered corn. Terrible for your teeth. But you know what they say in Iowa? She got that chocolate covered corn smile.
The less teeth, the better. Wait, what?
Well, I mean, that's how the scarecrows work. What a wonderful catch there. Joey, primetime. Phillips with the reception and the first down for the Corn Kings. They are extremely consistent. Aside from that interception on an earlier drive in the first half by Hugo Zachary, they have been exceptional on offense.
Yeah, they really are looking stout.
It's just their
All
best
around.
game, right? Like they're playing their best ball right now. Hugo Zachary, and he keeps his toes in that. Or give him the 5 yards there. That was a great catch. Another catch by Coulter Hands. He's got to have, what, 10 receptions for 110, 115 yards at this point?
Oh, he's got more than that. He's got over 150 right now. When we mentioned him last time, he had 129. So he is having a heck of a game.
Well done, Coulter Hands. Might be the man of the match here. Oh, right. Well, Joey Phillips again being targeted. He seems to be the over-the-middle go-to right now for Hugo Zachary. I know Cooper Stover kind of had some opportunities and just kind of did some really weird things with him. So, switching out the tight ends. Set downs for the Corn Kings. I feel like we've said that so many times tonight. All right, Kenneth Wicker. Haven't called his name in a little while. A little action in the first quarter, but good for 6.
Yeah, they tried to do the little fake handoff and then give it back to him with a pass. Can't complain with 6 yards.
It sets you up for a very manageable second. Oof, they're giving him a little bit of forward progress there. Just about a yard or so. Start running back towards the QB after he caught the ball. Don't know what he was going to do. Like, give it back to him, give him a hug. I'm not sure. They just really like Hugo Zachary. I mean,
who wouldn't?
Yeah, either that or it's gravity pulling him back.
He has his own gravitational force.
He's a
so
big
large.
boy. All right, Hugo Zachary, you get one more off here, I think, before the end of the quarter. And it's a big one. Thank goodness that hit the ground, though. There was nobody around except 4 defenders. Well, actually, we'll get another play off here. 2 left in the third quarter. 4th and 3, so it looks like we're going to have the punter come on the field. Is that the first time the punter's been on site?
I think.
No, the Corn Kings punted.
Yeah, we had
once
one.
before.
Yeah, where they were returning it from the 1. No, that was
Right.
that was Green Bay returning. Oh.
What a punt for the Corn Kings.
I think that is the first time we've seen Naaman.
Yeah, Oscar Naaman with that punt there. Oh my. I know that the Green Bay pinned Des Moines deep, and that didn't seem to matter much, but let's see if the Wolfpack can get out of their own end zone here. That was a wonderful punt. That guy had a fresh leg on him.
And it is officially
Wolfpack,
4th quarter, man. Already.
Pretty quick game, you know. I think both teams have really managed to balance the run and the pass here, keeping the clock moving. So, even all the scoring here, especially on the part of Des Moines, you know, it seems like we're moving right along. This might be an interesting 4th quarter, though, if Green Bay can manage to answer here and start putting points on the board.
Yeah, that would make it more interesting.
First step was holding the Corn Kings scoreless there in that drive, so that was a good start. Cade Smith runs the ball for a couple yards here. 3rd and 5, very manageable here for Art Vandelay and the Wolfpack.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they've got a long way to go this drive.
That is for sure. They're going to need something big here, and they're going to need to break down the coverage for the Corn Kings. They're going to make something happen. Wow, and that's going to be caught there by Marquez Vick. He's starting to be, like I said before, the go-to man here for Vandelay. Very reliable hands, but for a gold receiver, he should have them.
Yeah, that was a good play.
He's a big target too.
Thread the needle.
235.
He's 6'6".
He could be a tight end.
235. Yeah, that is almost a tight end.
He could be a lot of their tight ends 6'7", 6'6", 6'2". He's bigger than one of their tight ends. So. Yeah, he's a big boy. Cade Smith getting another opportunity to run, pick up a yard. Positive momentum. Second and 9 here for the Wolfpack. Is it a little too late though, Colin? You know, they got 7 on the board. Didn't really do much else in the third quarter.
Not yet.
Clock ticking in the fourth.
But I think if you're going to do something, you got to do it this drive.
I think hit the receiver in the helmet.
Yeah, he did. I think that if Green Bay turns over on downs or has or throws an interception, then things are starting to look bleak.
So you said turnover on downs. Do you think this is 4-down territory for the Wolfpack yet, or do you think they're going to punt the ball away if they can't convert here?
I think the game will punt it away if they don't convert.
Yeah, the AI will choose to. Now we know we probably do things differently if we had a choice, but that's an easy pitch and catch for the first. Great catch. Jefferson Fitzgerald called his name a couple of times, but been quiet lately. So great outside route there. So no need to punt yet. Green Bay on their own 36.
That keeps them alive. And 20 points sounds like a lot. But it's only a couple touchdowns.
You know, all you need is a touchdown, and if you have a pick six, that, you know, it's not unlikely for something like that to happen in the game. And Cade Smith keeping his feet inbound and fighting the defenders. That for extra 3-4 yards there to get that first down. That was an amazing running or catch and run. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that was a good job staying in bounds and getting to that first down marker. Cade Smith knows what it takes to win a football game.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And there he is up the gut. Another 2-yard gain here. Takes him to the midfield. 8:35 left on the clock. Yeah, that's 20 points. I do agree. You can turn that around in a matter of, 30 seconds if you needed to.
Yeah, a couple
Just
bad
depends on how
drives,
things work out.
a couple good drives for somebody else, and it's a new ball game.
That's what makes, professional football so exciting. Third manageable here at the Des Moines 47 after Cade Smith. Another catch and run there for a gain of a few.
Finding another third down situation.
Yeah, and Green Bay seems to be getting better with those conversions there. Thankfully, they really needed that, or else this game was not going anywhere.
There's that fake. He's not seeing anything.
Lovely.
Oh!
Popped up, but it went out of bounds, thankfully. Now the question is, are they punting, or are they going to try for it here on 4th and 5? I just got to say, you can't give the ball back to Des Moines at this point in the field.
No, you got to go for it. Maxfield's on the
They are going to punt here. Maxfield's on the field. Let's see if we can pin him back at the 1 again. That's the best thing they have to hope, maybe for a pick 6 that close to the end zone. Maybe a safety, get 2 points on the board, and they get the ball back.
Yeah.
A lot can happen here with a good punt by Maxfield. It's going to go right to the return man. Still down to 13. So, good coverage there by the special teams. They did what they could do with a shorter punt like that from Maxfield. So,
not at all what I expected out of this game tonight, Ryan.
no, and we talked in the beginning. We thought it was going to be a shootout. We were ready to go, and we thought it was going to be like a fireworks show. But, Des Moines kind of brought the heat here, but Green Bay just couldn't get out of the cold, traveling down south here. Oh my gosh, maybe what we were talking about coming true.
Maybe we're
Not
just
quite
a bunch of
pick 6.
idiots.
We are stupid for saying what we just said. So automatically Green Bay is getting the ball at the Des Moines 14. That was a great interception there, and that happened so fast I didn't even see who did it.
Yeah, I didn't catch it either. I was just amazed. I thought there was a chance for it to go into the end zone.
Yeah, I have no idea. Great job by the secondary there of the Wolfpack. Cade Smith. Hey, when's the last time Green Bay had a rushing touchdown, Colin?
I don't know the answer to that one either.
All these trivia questions. Anybody in the chat, is Green Bay ever had a 100-yard rusher? And when was the last rushing touchdown? The answer might be never. I'm not sure. But they are pushing Cade Smith there. 3rd and 4. Now the question is, do they go back to all reliable and start passing the ball here? But you gotta hope that they're gonna go for it here.
Yeah, what do you do here?
Down. I mean, they need 7.
3rd and 4, Ryan. If you're Green
Well,
Bay.
I mean, it's possible. You still have an opportunity to get a first down and keep the drive alive. But they really need to go to the end zone. They need 7 out of this drive.
Oh, there's a free play.
Clock is getting.
He jumped off sides.
That is nice, but that was just not a good use of a free play. But you know, that's all right. That's enough to give them a first down.
Yeah, they got lucky there. They're getting a second chance on this drive.
And actually a couple more extra chances besides that.
That's right. They're getting 4 more chances. Now you're what, at the 4? Yeah, at the 4-yard line.
1-4. So
Cade Smith up the middle, 4 plays in a row.
first rushing touchdown in Green Bay Wolfpack history.
We're making that up.
I'm calling it that right now. Oh, okay. That's a 2-yard gain. Keep feeding the man. He's on a roll.
But don't let the clock get
I will
away
say
from you.
the Green Bay line opening up gaps for a rushing game. You know, it's definitely new territory. Maybe it's rushing for them. It's muscles they haven't used in a while. You know,
They're going to be real sore tomorrow.
they probably will be. They've also taken a beating by this defensive line of the Corn Kings, though. That's for sure. Batted down, but not picked off, thankfully. So they are still alive. Your 3rd and goal, stopping the clock at 5:14.
There's Blake Sellers.
Blake Sellers, yeah, the coverage there, yeah. Not the first time we've heard his name tonight.
No.
He was involved in some plays earlier on. So.
He played for Green Bay beginning of the season.
He did. Then there was another, trade, and there he goes, down to Iowa. There's a pass and catch for another Green Bay Wolfpack touchdown. That is Marquez Vick.
Okay. Whew. Don't go anywhere yet.
Go out of the back of the end zone. Yeah, that was a nice pitch catch.
Things could still happen here.
Well done, Green Bay defense. We're getting that ball back so close to the end zone that really, hopefully, it's going to give the offense some confidence.
Yeah, whoever that was.
Great job, you. You did great. No, that was just such a bang play. We didn't even have time to see it because we know the offense is out in the field. So
yeah, so this is going to put
Green
Bay down by 13.
Right, T.T. McGee with an easy chip shot there for another extra point.
So in theory, Green Bay could offer up a field goal, but not a touchdown. A field goal would make it 16 points, which technically would still be a 2-possession game. We'll see how much time the Corn Kings can take off the clock with this next drive. I think that's the goal if you're Zach right now.
Oh yeah, I mean anytime you're up, even if it's up by 7, you're in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to burn the clock.
Yep.
If you can make your way down to the end zone, great. That's why it helps to have a great rushing, line, a great running back. Just to get some extra yardage, hold on to the ball, don't put it on the ground. And just keep chipping away at the clock.
Yep. Make this drive last as long as possible.
And if you get a breakaway, like what happened with Nolan in the 2nd quarter, so be it.
Yeah, it's icing on the cake.
Right. So let's see if they continue to stick to the ground game here, and they're actually not going to. Hugo Zachary gets hit as he throws. Luckily, that dropped straight down, and he got it out of his hands, or else that would have been a loss of 3 or 4 yards there.
Yeah, good awareness to at least attempt to throw the ball there. Could have easily been a fumble.
Yeah, the breakdown of the offensive line for sure. Don't know what happened there. They saw something from the defense that was not there. All right, Hugo Zachary under center again. 3rd and 7 for Des Moines on their own 29. Deep drop. What a bullet. Oh
Yeah,
my.
he just got up for that one. Who's that, number 14?
J.J. Bryant with the reception. Again, not the first time we called the name. You know, silver receiver of the 3 that they have. You know, he's definitely catch there to keep them alive in such a crucial part of the game.
He had some hops
Don't
on
let
that
turn it
one.
back over. Yeah, and he's the smallest of the receivers too. So, well, second smallest, I should say, by an inch. The inches matter. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. Oh, he was almost gone. Joey Phillip, who called his name quite a few times, especially in the second half. Amazing pass. Looked like there was some blown coverage there in the second there, possibly leading to him to be that open, especially to get those yards after the catch.
The Kings have been doing a great job tonight using all of their valuable players, including
Zachary spread the wealth.
Yeah, tight end number 2 on a big play right there.
Right, and again, not the first time we called him. You know, he's been involved. All their wide receivers have been involved. And yeah, it's a sign of a good team. You are, you know, using your weapons because you can't cover them all.
Right.
You can't double cover them all, especially. So, Darius Leonard III in on the coverage with the sack again of a big man.
Good pressure on Hugo.
So, you know, the other day there was a Garth Brooks concert in Louisiana at the LSU Stadium, and the fans were so loud it actually registered as a small earthquake. And I've heard before that same thing happens here, you know, for the Corn Kings when Hugo Zachary gets sacked and hits the ground. Don't know how true that is, or it's just a rumor, but I've heard that. So we'll have to check with some of the local geologists, see if the seismograph said there was an earthquake just a few seconds ago.
The old seismograph, is that what it's called?
It's absolutely. So, but that's gonna be an incomplete pass there by the big man. 3rd and goal. Looks like you said, you know,
What is that?
Wolfpack can afford
The rectum scale?
Richter scale.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You were close. Yeah, I think you're thinking of something else, but we'll, you know, discuss that offline. So Hugo Zachary here, one more opportunity, and that was just.
That
I don't know if that was
takes the
that was
wind
just like they gave up.
out of the sails.
J.J. Bryant with a wonderful touchdown there, right at the front of the end zone.
And the crowd is on their feet, not because Des Moines is up by, what are they up by? 19 points. But
Is it the rat problem again?
no, it's because Tony's Hot Dogs is giving everybody in the stands a free wiener.
Oh, everyone likes a free wiener. You just got to wonder where it's been.
That's right.
But at Tony's, I'm sure there's no question. You know,
There's no doubt. We know exactly where it's been. In a tub full of other wieners.
In a tub of bathtub water. That's where the secret flavor comes from. Tony bathes with hot dog.
He uses the same water since 1943.
Hey, if it ain't boiled off, don't throw it out. What exactly is recycled water? Yes. Is that urine? No comment.
Isn't all water just recycled water?
I mean, yeah, you can't make new water.
That's right. I mean, we could.
Yeah, but only if you're an asshole.
Listen up.
Like those science people.
Like those science
All right, Vandalay. Let's at least get another 7 on the board here before we call this a game for the evening. Goodness. Those Corn Kings, man, they just are unstoppable this evening. I wouldn't want to play against them next week, that's for sure. Whew. Oh, close to an interception there. Fitzgerald, great coverage there.
In and out of the hands of
28
Lynch.
for the Corn Kings. Eddie Lynch, yeah. He was with him stride for stride. Just could not come up with the ball.
Had it in his hands, and Fitzgerald knocked it out.
Yeah, that's, you know, a rare situation there where the offensive player has to become the defender to make sure it's in the pick.
Yeah.
Oh, free play here for Green Bay, and he throws it to the defender. So, Corn Kings getting a little excited here to get run off into the sunset.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 70.
But, yeah, it looks like they are going to get a neutral zone infraction here. Obviously, Green Bay's going to accept that. 2nd and 5 on their own 31. Oh, I don't know, Colin. I think it's now it's just for padding stats and for some pride going into the locker room, try to close this gap a little bit more.
Yeah, I think so too. It's set in stone who the winners and losers are for tonight. Right now, it's just for a little bit of pride, a little bit of dignity on this probably last drive for Green Bay tonight.
You know what? That's all right. Oh, wow. They're calling that a foul and a recovery by the Corn Kings.
So
Do you think that
who
was
would
enough of
review
a
this?
play?
I don't know. Who would review it? Okay, the booth would, because it's just now.
Booth is
into
going to review it. It's
2
under
minutes.
It's under 2 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Barely, because I mean, a second over 2 minutes and they could challenge it. But yeah, like you gotta wonder, is that a bang bang play where it was there was not enough time there for the receiver to actually make a move?
I'm not sure, and we can't really trust the reactions of these coaches.
It is overturned.
Okay.
It looks like it's going to be overturned. That looks like it's going to be an incomplete pass. 3rd and 5 here for the Wolfpack.
This is what I want. Bud 50.
Clearly, Coach Holdle is not happy there in the chat. But I'd say that might have to be the right call, just judging by the video footage.
Yeah, I agree. He didn't have it long enough.
I've seen him called the other way, though, too. So you never know what R6 is going to be doing there. And he tried to force that ball into tight coverage, and that's just not going to fall there. Colin Taylor could not come down with it. I don't know. There's not much time left, not much hope left here. They're just going to have to try to get a first here on 4th and 5. Time, though, he's just not on their side. So.
No, there's not a lot of time left, but they are going to get one last hoorah here to see if they can make anything happen. And there is an interception.
Number 32 for the Corn Kings. And that is going to be Fab Freddy Jr.
We've not said his name tonight.
We have not. I remember Fab Freddy. I think he's a regular down at the local bar, the Cornhole.
He is good at
if I remember
cornhole, I'll
correct.
tell you that.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. All right, so Des Moines here with the ball. They're still choosing the pass instead of burn the clock, and that's Bodacious, backup quarterback for the Corn Kings, and completion there to J.J. Bryant. 7 receptions, 81 yards, and a touchdown there for Bryant tonight.
Wow.
Not bad.
No, not
bad at all.
And maybe
But you know what?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, he was outshined by Coulter Hands, which is hard to believe. 2 great receivers this evening for them.
Yeah, they've been airing the ball out real well. I think we need to kind of look at what they're doing with Bodacious here from the lens of Zach Holdorf. And Bo has struggled in his first 2 seasons of the WFA, and has a chance to learn here under the giant of a superstar, Hugh Hugo. And he's got to try to get some reps under his belt passing the ball.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing lately in the NFL. You draft a rookie quarterback that has a lot of promise. You have them learn behind a veteran, pick up some things, practice, refine their skills, and then they're ready to lead one day,
Yeah, he's got some big shoes to fill, both figuratively and literally.
Big pants to fill, too.
I don't think he has to wear his pants, but he does have to wear his shoes.
Okay.
It's going to make those rollout plays
passage.
really hard to do.
They're running in clown shoes. Oh, and there's a jump off sides there by Green Bay. Free play, no real gain there for the Corn Kings, but that's all right.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 3.
A little too excited there for Green Bay, trying to make something happen here before the end of the quarter, or the end of the half. Not in the cards tonight.
No, this has been probably the longest 30 seconds of my life.
Oh no! You remember when San Diego Gulls played the Wolfpack and we called that game, and it was literally the longest 5 minutes in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter that I've ever sat through. Like, you're like, oh, the game's almost over. It's 9:15, and then next thing you know, the game's finally over. It's 11 o'clock. So, Bodacious is taken down in the backfield. Green Bay's going to use our last time out to stop the clock here. And that's going to set up a 3rd and 15. So, Green Bay might have one last opportunity just to have, save some pride here, put some points on the board. And
yeah, just chuck the ball downfield.
Yeah, that's the only option they would really have. Bodacious, very commanding presence back in that pocket. Didn't even move, but intercepted. Reminds you of his days playing for the Maroons, doesn't it, Colin?
Oh, yes, that looked natural.
He knew what he was doing, and he was throwing that ball to the other team.
I wonder if him and Dave ever catch up over lunch.
I don't think so.
No, I think they ended on bad terms.
Or
you think it's really a really far way to drive from Pennsylvania
I think,
to Iowa?
That, of course, it's far. Yeah, it's
for
very
lunch.
far.
Yeah, it's probably really far.
Yeah, you're not doing that round trip in the same day. But I think they left on mutual terms. It's not like there's bad blood there. I just think it's one of those relationships where, thank you for your service, but on to the next thing. And I don't know if they really think about each other. I think it's just they're focused on what they have going on now.
Like an ex-girlfriend.
That's not. Yeah, sometimes you think about her, but if she died tomorrow, would you really feel that bad?
Would you go to her funeral?
Oh, probably not. No, I don't think that'd be a good idea.
I don't think that would.
So, Green Bay making some advances here. 52 seconds left on the clock. Already in Corn Kings territory. They might be able to put some points up here, like I said, for pride, if nothing else.
Yeah, they're going for something. They're spiking the ball. They're trying to make something happen here.
Oh, wow. That's a great pass there. Art Vandelay, and is that going to 15? Is that Colin Taylor?
Yes,
it is Colin Taylor. Great reception there. And they're going to spike the ball here, stop the clock, 2nd and 10 on the Des Moines 20. Art Vandelay, cool, calm, and collected, even though he knows that they're probably not going to get the dub tonight, but he knows that these guys keep your cool and play if everything's still on the line. Keep the team in check here. So
yeah, and he knows that at night he's going to bed with Mrs. Vandelay.
That is true. Huh. And if you haven't seen her before, you're lucky. All right, another pitch and catch. Again, running back towards the quarterback. Could have had a couple more yards there. Green Bay resets pretty quickly here, and they are going to take the snap. Cade Smith stumbles a little bit catching that ball and dropped behind the line. That's 4th and 7, 13 seconds on the clock and counting. They better get something off here if they want to, get something going. That's not the way to do it. 5 seconds left, maybe one more play here for the.
No, that's it. That's a turnover on downs. That was 4th down. Whew. That was a fast 4 downs.
That fast 4 downs. I lost track of time. Tom Brady did that last year, so I don't really feel bad.
He just kept going.
He thought it was 3rd down and it was 4th, and he's like, "What the heck?" Yeah, he's been doing this forever, and he's supposedly one of the greatest of all time in football. So. Happy I'm in good company. That will do it.
Bodacious is celebrating like he's the one who won the game.
Good job, Bodacious.
Good job, Bo.
Let him dream, Colin.
Go, Bo.
Go, Bo. That's right. He ended it. It's like a closing pitcher. Man, Corn Kings 34, the Wolfpack 14. Again, not the way we were expecting this game, Colin, really.
No, Corn Kings had the Wolfpack's number, or the Wolfpacks just couldn't get it going on offense. I'm not sure which one it was, but I don't want to take away from the Corn Kings. I think that they came out showing a different game plan than they have the last couple of weeks, and I think that's what won them this week.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would not cut down the Corn Kings just to save the feelings of the Wolfpack. They just came to play. The Corn Kings did, and they're a great team. But I do think part of it is that Green Bay just did not really show up today. It's not the team that you're used to seeing, especially on the offensive side of the ball. But I mean, Des Moines gave them plenty of opportunities. 3 turnovers to Green Bay's 2. Had they capitalized on those 3, we'd be talking about a whole different score here. So,
Yeah, I think
so
we're
yeah,
starting to see a little more clearly that the Wolfpack may just be good at one thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Play to your advantages.
and that's absolutely right. You know, no one's going to hold that against you. But at the same time, if they're looking to get into the run game, I think Cade Smith's the guy to do it for him, and he definitely performed this evening.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah, for sure. There's nothing wrong with Cade Smith. He can be a real tool, not in a bad way, not like a tool bag,
right,
but you can put
right,
him in your tool bag, your football tool
yeah,
bag,
like a Swiss Army knife.
to use on a project in your garage while you're sporting a
Okay.
mustache.
Yep. You really took a windy road to get there, but I like where you went. All right. Well, I guess it's time to wrap it up and hit the old dusty trail, Colin.
Yeah, the old dusty trail. I'm sure that this dusty trail for MVP is going to lead to none other than Hugh Hugo. So do we even need to?
You mean Hugo
Can we just-
Zachary?
Why do I keep saying Hugh Hugo? I've been calling him that all night.
Is you miss Hugo?
I do
That's
miss Hugh
okay.
Hugo.
Me too sometimes.
Hugo Zachary.
Uh,
It's not the same person. I'm an idiot. I've been calling him Hugh Hugo all night. Haven't even been drinking.
That's the problem. Me neither. All right, and the MVP for the evening goes to
Hugo.
Zachary. 36 of 52 went 451 yards, 2 touchdowns, QBR of 92.7. Not a bad night for the big man, number 11 from the Corn Kings.
Get that
Oh.
man some Tony's hot dogs and a side of garlic fries, and
I think he just needs a nap.
and a shot of insulin.
Put it in the hibernation chamber till next week's game. That man is a legend for sure.
Well,
All right,
it's
Colin. Well, thank you for letting me broadcast with you this evening.
it's been a lot of fun. We should do it again sometime.
Oh, yeah. Hey, do we want a shameless plug tomorrow night?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll do it. Make sure to check out 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We are going to be doing an episode of WFA Happy Hour. And the odd thing is, it's going to be a sober edition. Will that be better or will it be worse? You need to tune in to find out.
It might be a sober
And-
edition.
And maybe it's going to be themed. And it's going to be ironic if it's a sober edition. So, so anyway, hope you tune in tomorrow night. That's Thursday night at 8 o'clock on YouTube, Twitch.
My YouTube.
Yep.
I don't know.
YouTube.
We'll post it.
We'll let you know, but probably YouTube because Twitch has been picky.
Yeah, YouTube's good.
All right. Hope everyone has a good night.
All right, we will catch you guys tomorrow.